Barça 24-25, it's still an unknown. We still don't know who will arrive, we still don't know who will leave, but what we do know is that we love creating our potential 11. Dressing up as Hansi Flick and saying, hey, well, I'd like to sign this player or that one, I think he's pretty much out of Barça. Come with us, hit the like button, subscribe, because thanks to your likes, our videos have been getting promoted a lot lately. So thank you all very much for making it possible. Here's a potential Barça starting 11 for the 2025-26 season without Nico Williams. Looking ahead, we've put up a new potential starting 11 screen. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer, this or the previous one. I think that's it. And we're starting right now to build this new Barça, a Barça that has as its goalkeeper, I have no doubts about it, Juan Garcia, who is absolutely clear. After Seknek's renewal, we'll also have Senna, the backup goalkeeper for Football Club Barcelona. Joan Garcia, in my opinion, is the undisputed starting goalkeeper for this Barça. Watch out for Joan Garcia, watch out for Joan Garcia. A few years from now, we'll all be talking about him as the best goalkeeper in the world. Just give it time. As for the defense, honestly, I don't think so. I don't think we need to make many changes, but let's include some of the players who have been heavily linked to Barça this past week. And I'd also love for you to tell me if you like them or not, or if there's any other player that I missed that I didn't notice. Ira mentioned a player linked to Barça that he really likes, especially for the left-back position, which seems pretty clear. Alejandro Valde, without a doubt, must be in the potential starting 11. Not only potential. Barca's starting 11. Valde, who doesn't appear here yet, will have either one or Gerard Martin, two as a substitute. Joffre Torrens is someone you should know about. He's going to surprise you. In this very Barça 2025-2026 preseason, brace yourself for a powerhouse player. Bolden shouldn't get too comfortable, as Joffre is coming in strong. Let's continue with the defense. Center-back pair, I think it's clear, right? Everyone knows who it has to be. Kubarsik and Inigo Martinez, this duo will hopefully last us for many years. It's unfortunate that Inigo and Kubarsik are already at their age. They may give us another year or two, but not much more. I think there's no doubt at all that both of them absolutely have to be in that starting 11. Potential right back, there's no doubt about it here. Absolutely none. Jules Koundé, it's clear. It's clear that Jules Koundé also appears in this potential starting 11. As for the defense, watch out for Denzel Dumfries, a player from Inter Milan. I love this player. I'm crazy about him. In fact, let's put him here as well. This is Dumfries. This is Dumfries, the one you see down here, this one right here. Well, Dumfries, he's being talked about a lot for Barça. About 25 million euros, it's crazy. I think it's very cheap, and he's a player who can give us a lot. Also, a player, he's a strong physical player who can play as a right back or wing back, which is his position at Inter Milan. Right now, and I think it would be a totally right signing, we close the defense. Of course, Araujo can also play in this team as a center back, a right footer can also play here. The good one, Eric Garcia, seen once or twice, originally a center back, has been converted to right back and pivot positions. I think that Eric Garcia, once again, is going to have a very busy season. I'd keep Eric Garcia. I wouldn't let him go. I'd keep him on the squad because he's a very capable and versatile player. That's my defense. We're going to get to the midfield. And I think this is where a bit of controversy starts. Because this Barça midfield, to me, is just insane. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as this midfield will make us successful. Look, I'm telling you right now, champions of everything. In 2025, 2026, don't forget what I'm telling you. Champions of everything in that year, thank you. I think there's no doubt at all that Pedri has to keep leading this Barça. Dani Olmo, absolutely. Let's hope he stays injury-free. Injuries, please respect Dani Olmo. He must lead us to our 6th Champions League title. Dani Olmo, please stay healthy. Frankie de Jong is still, in my opinion, ahead of Casado. Watch out for Marbernal. Watch out for Marbernal. We're going to be amazed. I'm telling you, all of us in the chat, all of us who are watching this video are on the same page. We're going to be amazed by Marbernal and Marc Casado, so watch out. When Fermin has to come in too, we already know he can play in this position. He can even play here as well. As a winger pulled to the left side, he has also played on the right side when needed. To replace Lamine Yamal, but normally Fermin would be in this position. I keep saying it, for me this would be the starting midfield. But with, of course, the options of Fermin, Gavi, Casado, and the good one, Eric Garcia, mentioned as a substitute, could be a decent option. While not the best, he's available and could play as a midfielder too, Marbernal. Don't forget about him, as I said. a 17 or 18-year-old player recovering from a severe injury. But he's fully capable of being one of the great leaders of this Barça. Careful, because we're getting to the hot zone, because here we're going to have, obviously, Lewandowski. But this year, it's not so obvious anymore. And now I'm going to explain myself. Here we're going to put Rafinha, okay? Should we put Rafinha here? On the left wing. And here, of course, there's no doubt at all. There's absolutely no doubt. Guys, Lamine Yamal, this would be the starting 11. You ask me if it's the same one. Wait, because Barça is trying to sign a player who could very well be Luis Diaz. Would this mean that Rafinha wouldn't play, the starter? Not at all, because we would often put Rafinha in many situations where this would be a reality. Rafinha as a center forward will silence many critics. Watch out for Rafinha in this position. He's going to prove a lot of people wrong. Of course, more changes that could be made. Rafinha playing behind the striker. We would take the good Dani Olmo out of this operation and put Lewandowski back in here again. There are many ways to change this team. Ronnie Bargi's future is still unknown. Will Barca keep him for the preseason? Of course, to give Lamine Yamal a bit of rest too. I think he's going to be an amazing player. I mean, he's going to be a key player. He also came back from an injury, but they say he's fully recovered. The player from Copenhagen, already signed by Football Club Barcelona, along with Joan Garcia, are currently the only finalized signings by Barça. Of course, we're really looking forward to seeing the top players in the starting 11. Of course, Ben Jamal has to be in this area, and we'll see if it's Luis Diaz. Watch out for Marcus Rashford. What a player Rashford is. Would he also come on loan? Honestly, with what we've already signed, with Joan Garcia and Bagui, 2 signings that are completely finalized. If Rashford comes on loan, a loan is totally within Barca's possibilities. A Rashford on loan and a Dumfries signed for 25 million euros. For me, from my point of view, the squad would be completely closed. For me, the squad would be completely closed. Tell me, what do you think of this team? Tell me, what do you think of this Barca? I'm putting Rafinha here, taking Rashford out, and adding Dani Olmo. If he's in top form, Dani Olmo will be a starter in this Barca. And I'm going to close the team like this, pretty much with the same Barca, but with the options totally open. A player we haven't mentioned could also be this gentleman. Careful. He's the bombshell of the video. Rafael Leao, who, although Milan has said for now they have no intention of selling him. Watch out for Rafael Leao, a player who belongs to Mendes, who is very good friends with Joan Laporta. Be careful. He could be a last-minute addition to the deal. Watch out for Rafael Leao. Watch out for Rashford. Watch out for the talented Luis Diaz. We're going to put Rafinha here, of course, to close the video. This is our starting 11. Leave yours in the comments. Barca yesterday, today, and always.